Hi everyone, my name is Nick Bush with District 4, and today I wanted to give a story of inequality in my life, in my actual real life. So, when I was 16 and I'd done my driver's training and I was looking to get my driver's license, I scheduled the day to go to the DMV. Had an appointment, had my mom take me. It was a big day. I was excited to finally get my license. So, and I had goofed up when I got my driver's training permit. I hadn't studied before I went, so the first time I went, I completely botched it, thinking I knew everything about driving, and realized I didn't. So I had to take a second test to get my permit. So for my driver's test, I wanted to make sure I knew everything. I had practiced driving. Safe to say, I was very prepared for my driver's training test. So when I went in, I met with the person. Um, Got in the car, and the driver's training began. So went about the entire, or the driver's license test began. It was going very well. I thought everything was going great, and towards the end, uh, the driver had looked over at me and noticed that I was actually using the gas pedal and brake pedal with my left foot rather than my right. And she asked, was there a reason that I was using that foot? And I said, well, yes. I have a muscle spasticity problem on the right side of my body, especially like my right leg. So it makes pushing the pedal very difficult. I've had this problem my entire life since I was born because the umbilical cord is wrapped around my neck. So I've just had complications with my muscles sometimes on that side. And so it feels more comfortable for me to drive with my left foot on the gas pedals. I feel more in control. So I explained that situation, said that I just felt more comfortable because of the muscle spasticity issue. And we were and so we pulled in, and I asked her, I said, hey, I just like to know, how did I do? And she goes, well, out of 20 you got a 19, so you only missed 1 point. So I felt very good. I was very excited. And she said, just give me a moment, I need to go into the DMV. And so I waited in the car, and she got out and went inside, and my parents were there, congratulations, oh, 19 out of 20, congrats. And it was taking a long time for her to come out. So after about 10 minutes, she finally came back out, and she said, I'm so sorry, but because of your medical circumstance that you informed me of, I can't pass you to have a driver's license. So I was blown away. I didn't know what to say. I said, you're, because I'm using my left foot? And she said, no, because you explained that you have a medical issue, and so I can't assign a driver's license to someone with a medical issue. So I was very distraught, and I had to jump through a lot of hurdles to get my license. I had to go to the doctor. The doctor had to approve me. I had to get my parents to approve me. And then I had to send all of that in to the DMV, who then they had to check the information. So the entire process took about 4.5 months, I'd say, almost 5 months, that I had to wait even longer to get my license. So even though I had done a almost perfect score, was just being honest about why I was using my left foot. There's no other problems there. Drove fine. I still had to jump through all of these hoops and hurdles simply for mentioning that I had a disability problem. So it was a time in my life where, specifically, especially with disabilities, sometimes a lot of people maybe think, oh, you get more benefits or something like that, perhaps with a handicap placard or with treatment in certain places. But in this circumstance, I felt that I was not being treated fairly, simply because of a certain circumstance that I had. I was able to drive totally fine, and I understand that the woman was probably just doing her job. But to me, it felt like I was being put down for having a disability, rather than them saying, wow, this is so impressive that you have a disability and you were able to almost get a perfect score. Here's your license. Instead, it was, oh, wow, you did better than maybe someone without a disability. There's still more hurdles that you have to jump through than others. So yeah, that's just a short little story about a time in my life where I felt I was being treated unequally. Thanks so much. Have a nice day.